Right, okay. What about the future's bright, the future's orange and white?
That's already been done, Nick.
Okay, TNT, explosive, kapow, bang, sort of a Batman theme, do you reckon? Batman? Yeah.
What about... No, scrap that.
Okay.
Right. Okay, look. We need to come up with something better than this. Something that's going to set the scene, make a difference, stand out, show them that we've actually listened, that, you know, we care.
Ah, that old chestnut.
Yeah.
The thing is, it is really different.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, we know that, but how are we actually going to get it across?
Yeah, they're not exactly the easiest audience.
Worldly wise, cynical, and that's just a few of the sales managers.
Okay. Look, at the end of the day, we've been here, 2-3 hours now, what we come up with? Sod all. 3 ideas that broadly gets the message across. So, let's go through them. First, Nick.
Yep.
Your big ears idea to show that we've listened.
Okay, yeah.
Steve, your I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah, that'll work.
And lastly, my hacker idea, to show the married team chant, to get the territories actually working together as a team. But they don't really do it for me. We need something that's going to be unified, something that's going to get them really excited.
Jordan in a wet t-shirt, it's all about quality.
It's all about quantity.
We couldn't afford Jordan anyway, Steve.
What about you, Vanessa?
What about me?
Fancy it in a wet t-shirt?
Are you looking for a slap?
Just thinking Jordan on a budget.
Right, OK, move on, I think. Unless, how about you two dress up as Chippendales, bit of body lotion? Or actually, why don't we just go the whole hog and set the conference in the Bangkok brothel?
We haven't got the budget. The wives might complain, and it's probably not tax deductible.
Thanks, Steve. OK, well, let's go through the ideas then one by one. So, firstly, Nick, talk us through your noddy idea.
Okay, with Big Ears as the central character, demonstrates we've actually listened to what the guys have said, all that focus group and sales meeting stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
What did they actually say, Noddy?
They've asked us to remove the activity from the scorecard.
Thank you, Noddy. What else did they say?
They've asked us to remove the RPC and the RPK.
Didn't they also say make new business a joint target and not forgetting, Noddy? Not forgetting? Come on, Noddy. Come on,
wait
Noddy.
a minute.
Come on, Noddy.
Give indoors rates to sell.
Precisely. Thank you, Noddy.
Thank you, Big Ears.
So, how do you expect that actually to work?
Well, like that. Obviously, we'll be in costumes, else would look a little silly. But the Big Ears thing drives home the fact we've actually listened.
So, you're actually going to get up in front of 1,000 people and do that?
Well, it's memorable.
I'll say.
I'll play Big Ears. Steve's Noddy's ears coming on a treat. Perhaps a tad squeakier.
Whoa. I am not playing Noddy. We'll have to get actors in. I'm not going to do this in front of 1,000 people.
We can't agree on the casting, but can we actually get the costumes?
Yeah, on the internet. www.noddyfetish.co.uk. Yeah. Or something like that, I think. Perhaps, maybe.
Right. Moving on. Freak. Steve, talk us through your idea about I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
Except we rename it, I'm a fairly small client, get me off the call cycle.
I like it, to show what we're actually doing.
Yeah, so as of week 1, we're removing the call and visit target from the balanced scorecard.
That's important.
And going to give the indoors rates to sell too.
That show it's all about prospect quality.
So what we're saying is more for less.
Basically.
Brilliant, like that.
Kind of. I'm a field sales out there selling to the big juicy accounts rather than the piddly little ones.
Yeah, maybe, Nick.
Or what about I'm RPC, I'm RPK, get me out of here, because at the end of the day we are killing it off anyway and people are going to love that.
Yeah, possibly, Vanessa. I mean, it's a thing we could do all sorts of stuff with surrounding teamwork, like how we're making the new business a team focus rather than an individual KPI.
Yeah, and we're including the conversion rate on the scorecard, and that's applicable to every job role.
OK, so short of me dressing up in a white bikini and taking a shower then, or Nick here putting an omelette on his face and pretending to be David Guest, how is it going to work?
Well, it'd have to be a jungle theme. We'll turn up the heat so it's tropical, have buzzing insects, mosquitoes, and then we spray everyone with fake sweat.
Yeah, we'd dress them in camouflage gear, split them into teams, give them guns, and get them to take pot shots at each other.
Not really sure about that, Nick. I think we still need to encourage the theme of teamwork, but without necessarily killing people.
Unless they haven't achieved their revenue budget.
Okay, well, let's perhaps come back to that. What else have we got?
What was your idea, the rugby chant?
Oh, the Maori hacker. To be honest, it'll encourage teamwork, which is good. But I'm sort of having second thoughts on it now. Not too sure.
Well, it's dynamic. We don't need costumes, only a few bits.
Yeah, I suppose.
I quite like it. Oh, gotcha.
Well, that'll obviously get the message across loud and clear, especially as we're now going to be paying them commission and giving them 1 vision points on all PTs.
I think we're going to need a lot of rehearsal time, Nick. Lots of rehearsal time. That could be a shambles.
And we need somebody to translate things into Maori. We can't overlook the whole cultural thing.
Don't want to offend any Maoris in the audience.
Will there be any?
Do any work for TNT?
I think they're underrepresented at the moment, but don't want to appear anti-Maoris in any way.
No, absolutely.
Definitely not. Hang on a minute, how will that help us explain how we're going to change the trading-based target into a C+ trading-based target for the field sales?
Yeah, and we need to make it clear it's not just about new business, as we'll be incentivising them to grow the smaller accounts into the C category.
But the good news is everybody at conferences never takes in the finer detail anyway. In one ear, out the other, however big.
Well, that simplifies things then.
I think so long as everyone gets the message that it's just not about new business, that alone won't get them a full house on the balanced scorecard.
So work as a team, be rewarded as a team.
Yeah, and let's pick up the finer detail in the one vision or on the comms page.
Yeah, it's all about teamwork.
So in terms of getting the message across, we can do pretty much anything.
Yeah.
We could even have us lot in a meeting room like this, sitting here talking about it.
Yeah, coming up with a few really mad ideas, explaining the fact we've listened, refocus the sales team to go after the bigger accounts.
And that we've made some changes to the incentive schemes. We could even skip over some of the finer detail. That way, lose some of the long, torturous dialogue that we say that people won't take in anyway. Therefore, ought to exclude it, knowing full well that they will.
Well, what?
Take it in.
Clever.
All the time emphasising teamwork.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
So where do we go from here?
I think we need to start with something like this, a room like this size.
Some coffee cups to make it look like we've been here a long while.
The 3 of us,
Paper,
Film crew.
sound man,
lighting.
script.
Some actors. We can't act.
Definitely not.
No chance.
No.
No. Some props.
Company.